Chapter 3017 revolves around Cameron's growing suspicions about a woman named Mrs. Lab, who bears an uncanny resemblance to her estranged sister Carrie, both in voice and figure. Her suspicions are piqued by the peculiar similarities between Mrs. Lab and her sister Carrie. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, she is determined to uncover the truth. Callum shares the information he has gathered, confirming that Mrs. Lab's identity, as far as public records go, appears legitimate. Mrs. Lab's husband's family name is indeed Lab, and there seems to be nothing overtly suspicious about her background. However, Camryn, who has spent much of her life navigating the treacherous waters of family betrayal and darkness, remains skeptical. She knows that if Mrs. Lab is indeed Carrie in disguise, this could only mean that a larger conspiracy is at play. She is all too familiar with the intricacies of human nature and the deceit that can lurk behind a well crafted facade. Her experiences with her mother's attempts on her life have left her wary and distrustful of others, a survival mechanism that serves her well in this situation. She decides that the best course of action is to observe Mrs. Lab closely, believing that the truth will reveal itself through small, telltale signs, habits, and behaviors that Carrie would be unable to completely suppress, even under a new identity. She resolves to interact with Mrs. Lab a few more times, confident that any inconsistency will eventually expose the truth. Callum agrees with her cautious approach. He advises her not to confront Mrs. Lab until they have a clearer understanding of her true identity and intentions. The couple is united in their determination to uncover the truth, but they know that patience and subtlety are key. They cannot afford to alert Mrs. Lab to their suspicions prematurely. As the couple prepares to join the rest of the family, their conversation takes a playful turn. Callum's affectionate teasing and flirtatious behavior provide a moment of lightness amidst the tension of their earlier discussion. However, Camryn, mindful of the time and the impending family gathering, gently rebuffs his advances. She knows that there are more pressing matters at hand and that it is not the time for such distractions. Despite her love for him, she maintains her focus, intent on changing her clothes and preparing for the day ahead. Meanwhile, the York family's matriarch, Grandma May, returns to the villa, bringing with her a renewed sense of energy and liveliness. Her arrival signals the start of a bustling afternoon, as she immediately sets about organizing a gathering with her old friends for a card game, eager to fill the villa with laughter and conversation. Her presence is a reminder of the deep familial bonds that hold the Yorks together, even as they navigate the complexities of their individual lives and the challenges that come with their status. The chapter encapsulates a mix of suspense, family dynamics, and the ever present theme of love and loyalty within the York family. Cameron's determination to uncover the truth about Mrs. Lab highlights her resilience and resourcefulness, qualities that have been honed through years of hardship. Her cautious approach reflects the lessons she has learned from her past, lessons that have taught her to trust her instincts and remain vigilant in the face of uncertainty.